Good morning, or it could be afternoon if you're watching this in the afternoon. This screencast is designed to give you some clarity about the graphical analysis section on your capstone essays. Now, you will be including graphs and data tables and charts and all of that sort of thing all throughout the analysis part of your essay as needed, as appropriate. But you will also have a section called graphical analysis, and that section is where you'll be applying the economic theory that we had been learning all year long to help understand and interpret what went on in your analysis. So for example, let's say my guiding question is something like this: what factors are most influential in the decision to buy a car? And there's a lot of factors. You can probably think of about 10 of them right off the top of your head. But fuel efficiency might be a very important factor in deciding to buy a car. I want a car with a really high fuel efficiency. So I might have a demand curve for cars that looks like this one right here, command curve D. But because fuel efficiency is really important to me, as the price of gas goes up, because gas is a complementary product for cars, right? You can't drive a car without one unless it's an electric car. But in any case, gas is a complementary product. As the price of gas goes up, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to write it that way. Mistake. I had it the right way. As the price of gas goes up, my demand for more fuel-efficient cars will shift to the right. As the complementary product increases in price, because these gas prices go up, I might be shifting towards more fuel-efficient cars. So I'd see that the demand would go up, sort of like let's say a Prius. Although, on the other hand, if I was looking at SUVs, if the price of gas went up, what would happen to the demand curve for SUVs? The demand curve for SUVs would actually shift left as demand went down. So D1 is the Prius, D2 is the SUV. In any case, this is just an example. There are literally dozens of different graphs, dozens of different pieces of economic theory we can be applying in the graphical analysis section. But basically, you need to be sure that you are trying to use the theory from the class to help interpret what you wrote about in your capstone. The minimum expectation is that you do at least 2 different applications of economic theory. The number of graphs that you draw in that case, it really depends upon how you're applying the theory. I might, for this particular economic theory, I'm applying non-price determinants of demand, complementary products or non-price determinant of demand. I might draw 2 or 3 graphs for this one theory alone. So it's not really necessarily a minimum number of graphs, it's a minimum number of applications of economic theory. And as always, please leave me a comment in Schoology below this video if you have a question about that.